Hello everyone, welcome to this month's plan with me. So we are looking at the December spread for this month, obviously, that is coming. I said in last month's plan with me that it is so crazy to think that this is basically the end of the year and we're now at the last month in this bullet journal, and I just can't believe that it's here already. So unfortunately I have been hectic with trying to catch up with work. If you're unaware, I actually am an artist and I spend most of my time every day doing artwork, and because it's the holidays around the corner, I had a lot of work to do because I'm trying to have December off. So I have filmed nothing this time round. We're just going to do a flip through. I do apologise in advance, but this is my spread that I decided to do. I had this image in my head of a Christmas tree and the elves at Santa's house filling the tree up with goodies and stuff, so that is what I've done. There is a lot of things that I would have liked to have changed about this page, mainly the colour of the steps that I put this elf on. I feel as though the black is just not very nice. I was using my Tombow DualBrush Pens for the majority of this, and I should have used some of my Crayola Super Tips for some variation of colour. That's what I regret the most about this page. However, I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm really thrilled with my efforts. I really like my fireplace for one, and I just like that I put some coloured paper here and then stuck the calendar view on. There's not much I can really say about this page apart from that it's very Christmassy, and I have no real set theme apart from Christmas and green and red for this month. So let's have a look at what I've done. So onto my monthly log, I have my usual setup. I've just, this month I wanted to practice my freehand calligraphy or freehand writing. So I will apologise in advance, it looks a little bit off, but I wanted to practice it without using any pencil to lay down the design first, and yeah, so I just wanted to have a little bit of freedom, and I'm quite happy with it overall. I think the green looks a lot better than the red, but at least I'm trying. So I didn't change anything about this page. I love the setup for this page. On this side here I've done an advent calendar. So under each square is something to do for the day, so I've chosen to do start the month off with a clean room. I originally wrote year, and then there could be something else. Let's have a look at this one if it will come up. So this one says play with Hayes, which is my sister. Not that I don't play with her often, but just little things. There were things like compliment someone, wear a colour blue, paint your nails, just something like that. I've got an entire month off and I get bored really quick when I'm not working, so I just kind of gave myself daily prompts through this advent calendar style to see if that would help me. Onto my trackers for this month. So I decided to give myself more room for tracking new things. So apart from the usual, I've added no phone in bed, which I'm doing quite successfully, and then I've also added junk free days. So I'm trying to get my health in order, which is funny because we're at the festive season when we all know the chocolates and the cookies and everything are around. So I'm going to try really hard to avoid them because I really want to get healthy in my eating and stuff. I've got a few others that I might add in here. I'm still trying to decide on what I want to put in there, but it's the usual setup. And I've got my ponies tracker down here as well. On this side of this page is an awkward looking tree with a whole bunch of candy canes on it. I was going to originally do baubles, but or other Christmas decorations, but I thought candy canes would be cool for a mood track because you could put two colours, so the morning mood and the evening mood. So that is why I did candy canes, and I hopefully when it's done it will look a lot better and a lot more colourful than this month has turned out in my other spread. The usual pages. Even though I'm not working this month, I will be trying to keep up with my YouTube, and I do have some finishing tasks for babies that aren't customs. I've got twins to finish of my own, and my best friend's baby that I've got to finish as well. Just putting hair on all 3 of them and then assembling them. So I've got this page here. Of course, any payments that come through I need to track, so that is something there. I also put a section here for next year preparation, just to ensure that I've got everything ready before I start custom orders next year. And moving along, this month I wanted to add in a lot more pages, so whilst it might seem a lot more work for myself in some regards, I'm going to have the time for it, but also I just want to really end the year on a good note with a lot of insight into how I am and how I'm feeling. So I've got a grateful page. I've brought back the gratitude log. I'm really happy with how this page turned out, in a sense of I don't want to do it every single day, but just when something nice happens or I'm feeling grateful for something, I can write it down here. I saw someone do a happy log and I was really tempted to do that, but on my course at the moment we're looking at a lot of things like being grateful for what we have, and of course I am, and grateful to the people that we have in our lives. So I really wanted to go with grateful as opposed to happy log. On this side I have my December affirmations page. I used this last month and I'm finding it really helpful. A new page for me. I brought my horse back into work. She's finally recovered from her injuries, and so I decided that instead of doing her rides without any clear focus, I mean obviously I'd have some, but having a set goal for each day that's very clear and concise and simple was what I wanted to do. So I set up this page here. She's being brought into work, so she'll only be doing walking because she's had an injury. I want to really build up her fitness slowly. So things like 20-minute ride at the beginning of the month. This is on the 1st, by the way, of December. And then down here on the 31st, I want to hopefully be doing 25 mins and adding in small trot bursts. So hopefully that's the goal, but we'll see how that goes. This blank page here is for the little letter doodle page. I'll explain a little bit more about that when you see the November flip through, but this page is blank because I need to know what the prompts are going to be. I brought back the dream log because I've been having more dreams again and nowhere to put them. So worst case scenario, if I don't have any dreams, I can always colour them in and write down a different kind of dreams. So we'll see. Bullet journal bingo, or Bujo bingo, is here, and a lot of the focus is on my health and organising things before the year is out. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm going through a Christmas stage at the moment. I'm not actually normally a Christmas person. I've got a really good friend of mine who's super into Christmas, and I'm just not. Like, I've never really put in much emphasis until last year when I decorated the house, and now this year I've got this obsession with decorating. So I already decorated my room and it's not even near Christmas, and that's so unlike me. We normally always decorate on the 1st of December, but I really wanted the decorations up early, so I've got an obsession with it at the moment, and that's why I've made one of my rewards Christmas decor, because I keep buying it all the time, so at least I'll have a reason to. I'm going to do the boho berry challenge. My friend was talking about how it was just, you know, wrapping up the year on a good note, so I've left a few pages for that. I really want to think that one through a lot. Looking towards 2018 page, so any tasks that are coming up for next year, I have a lot of appointments that are already needing to be booked in, so I'm just going to write them down here so I don't lose them. My highlights page, and these stickers, by the way, I found in a local, what are the shops called, like $2 shop, and really cheap dollar shops, and I just really love them. I think they're gorgeous. And onto my first weekly spread. So I'm really happy with this, and you'll see in my November flip through in a moment that I also did a horse in that one as well. This is my horse, Honey, and a few years ago I tied some blue tinsel around her neck, and she looked so pretty, and so I kind of wanted to redraw it because it's actually her birthday on the 4th of December, and I thought, well, I would just draw her in Christmas attire. And I've got some presents down here, and I know they could be for Christmas, but it's actually my brother's 30th on the 7th, so those are presents to represent him as well. And obviously this is my first Christmas spread, so I tried to keep it a little bit merry, but other than that I think it looks really good. So that is all I've done so far. I've tried to add in or incorporate a lot more pages this month just to fill in a little bit more of this book. I'm already on to page 215 of this one, so it will be the last time I use this book. So I'm trying to finish my Leuchtturm with a lot more pages. So I have come back to November to show you really quickly my flip through. So if you can't remember, my theme was spring and my characters that I made of my best friends, and I had a lot of fun with this month actually. So I got a lot more done on my Bujo bingo this month, and I've still got a few more to do. I'm really happy with some of the tasks that I wrote down here so I could get ahead. I'm still, this one's been on my bullet journal bingo for the last 3 times. I still haven't done it, so I need to do that one. That one's the major one. It's just been forgetting to take the things that the tools we need to do it. So Reborn Logs, just pretty simple, been doing the same thing, and it works really well for me. And I actually got behind in my YouTube writing down of things, so there's some missing from here, but it's been helpful still. I still have to put my picture here of my dog for her birthday of this month. I'm just trying to figure out which photo to put there because I've got so many. I need to finish my highlights page. I haven't even started it, obviously. This was my first week's spread that you would have seen in the first one, obviously, with it filled in this time round, and I really like it. That was for one of my friends. I tried to do a healthy eating page, but to be honest, I use a app called MyFitnessPal, so I kind of felt like this was kind of pointless, but I filled it in as much as I could. Obviously I've been really not doing it, so yeah. Affirmations page, as I said, and then the little letter doodle daily one by Twinkly Tanya. I really like this idea, so I drew it all out, or mapped it all out first, and then as I went along I was filling it in. Unfortunately I don't remember what day is what, so I was just grabbing the next one along, and I am behind again, so I need to catch up. I was trying to do a self-care page, but to be honest, I don't actually find it beneficial for me to know what I'm doing each day with myself that way. It doesn't seem to be helping me feel like treating myself any better than I used to. So yeah, I put this quote in here because I had an important meeting with my what would you call it, tutor from my anxiety course, and she made me think about how I let other people take ownership of my life, so I need to do it instead for myself. So that was a quote that I found online and I quite liked it. I made a page for Christmas stuff, so I've got Christmas cards to send to clients and gifts to still buy. Obviously I don't want people to know my clients' names and the Christmas presents, just in case any family members read this. So I've got a list of things I want to do before 2017 is out, and I will still be using that next month. Obviously haven't even ticked anything off yet, that's awful. I've been working on finishing off my orders, and this page has been so beneficial that I think that in next year's bullet journal setup I'll be making similar pages, so I know what I need to work on, and I think this has been really helpful. This was my favourite spread, and this is where the little pony was. This was my horse as a baby. At least that's what I was aiming for. This was my only spring dedicated page, and I really like it. I really like how I wrote this out, and I will probably go back to this style. This is probably my favourite style of setup for any bullet journal. page or weekly spread, so I think I'll probably continue to do this setup quite often in the new year. So this was my second, my second one of my friends and my third page weekly spread. So this was my friend here, and she chose this quote here, and yeah, it's pretty self-explanatory. I don't know if I liked the colour scheme in the end, but I do like it overall, if that makes any sense. And I finally used my notes section, which was handy. And then this is this week's spread, and I have to admit I don't like it that much. I messed up on it, but I was too stubborn to not continue on. From afar it looks quite effective, but up close it's got quite a lot of errors, so I don't really like it. This is my friend here, and she chose this quote here. These are all lyrics from our favourite band, so all of them from my friends, so she chose that. And yeah, it's been pretty self-explanatory. I haven't even written down anything for today. I have been working on this book actually, and cleaning and stuff, so I do need to write that I've done that down, otherwise I'll forget, and I like to know what I've done with my day. And then this is my last spread for November. So this is me. And this is supposed to be me coming out of a bunny burrow. I don't know if it looks that good though. Let me know what you think. I've got a party to attend on Tuesday, and yeah, so that is it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope that you like my December spread. Fortunately I didn't put a lot of effort into it as much as I would. I feel kind of after working so hard really drained. I've been quite sick and stuff, so being creative has been kind of a hard push for me, but I'm glad that I was able to get it done before December actually came, because November I went over, I think. Thank you again so much for stopping by, and I'll be back with a new video soon. Bye everyone!